So, I can't believe I'm actually going to ask this question. It's not asked ironically. It's not a joke. I want to ask progressives and even just basically the left in general in this country, why do you hate America? Why do you hate freedom? That used to be a joke, a running gag in the 90s, in 2000s. That the conservatives and the fucking Christian Taliban Republicans that had a fucking death grip on everything for a good while there, they'd say things like, bleeding heart liberals hate freedom. And back then, it seemed like horseshit. Back then, it was horseshit. And now here I am, a liberal, a leftist, asking the rest of the left, why do you hate America? Why do you hate freedom? Why do you hate liberty? I'm not fucking kidding. Because you do. You know, there's a sort of a conspiracy theory that's got quite a bit of legitimacy. A KGB communist defector from Soviet Russia by the name of Yuri Bezmenov claimed that most of what the KGB did to try to target and destroy America wasn't any sort of particular espionage or killing people or whatever, although I'm sure they did plenty of that. Most of what they did was to try to fight a culture war, an underground culture war, and instill anti-capitalist, anti-libertarian ideals in the American public, particularly through the universities. And what we have right now is indoctrination centers that we, I guess, still call universities, that train kids, basically, to hate America, to hate freedom, to hate capitalism, and to hate liberty. Like, what the fuck? You won't believe how many people I talk to online on a regular basis who fucking are just the first thing they ever go to. You know, forget Hitler. You know what the new Godwin's Law is? Oh yeah, you think Fidel Castro's bad? Well, look at all the shit America did. Oh, you think fucking Saudi Arabia's bad? Look at all the shit America did. America's the terrorist of the world. Fuck America. These people have never been taught about the billions in foreign aid. How America basically runs half the UN shit and maintains security. You'll never hear about the people who are thankful by U.S. intervention, wartime intervention. You'll only hear about where shit went wrong. And yes, shit went wrong a lot. But the disease of progressivism that is completely annihilating the left is made out of a sheer lack of nuance, a black hole, a tear in the force, man, where every single fucking thing they say on any issue is a two-cock, two-cock-a or two-cock fallacy, which basically just means, and you also. So, Fidel Castro is a good boy who didn't do nothing because America's bad. Saudi Arabia is a good boy who didn't do nothing because America's bad. The Palestinians, Hamas, and Hezbollah, and the Taliban, and Al-Qaeda, and ISIS, and the religion of Islam itself, good boy who didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. Didn't do. Why? Because America is the great Satan. Death to America. They're like, what is it on, I think both Saturday Night Live and Mad TV did jokes way back in the very early 2000s, right after 9/11, making fun of Al Jazeera, who is apparently now a great big fucking liberal news media who helps fund TYT, and AJ Plus is a big BuzzFeed contributor and shit. And Al Jazeera was famous for being, what was it, a Kuwaiti and Iranian-based company that was company that spread anti-American propaganda. And what are all the leftists saying now? Oh, I fucking love that fat fucking fake Muslim chick on AJ Plus. Death to America. Fuck white people. White people are evil. You all have white privilege. You all have magic skin. And you white people run by yourselves. You know, fuck Barack Obama, fuck Colin Powell, you know, fuck how culture is virtually dominated by what a lot of people consider black media, R&B music, most fashion trends among the youth, rap music, fucking dance, just about everything is dominated by black culture. We have black president, but us white people run America, and we exclusively use America to drone bomb puppies. No nuance whatsoever. America has never done anything good. America is literally Hitler. Forget Trump. America is literally Hitler. You got Colin Kaepernick giving his fuck America speeches while wearing a Fidel Castro t-shirt, who was a brutal fucking dictator who did horrible things. And what have I heard from even some of the most honest and decent liberals in the media? Well, yeah, Fidel Castro is bad, but if you compare him to the U.S. installed dictator that he overthrew, he wasn't so bad. And in fact, you know, compare him to most of the shit America's done. Well, Fidel Castro isn't too bad. No, that's a fallacy. Everything America did that was bad is bad. And everything Fidel Castro did is bad. And there has been no good fucking reason to praise Fidel Castro. He sucks. Ooh, he provides socialized healthcare of the fucking shittiest fucking variety. And look, I will never ever fucking say anything good about a dictator who runs a dictatorship where you have no fucking rights. It's either go along with the fucking program, bow your fucking head, no dissent, or you get killed in the fucking streets. Saudi Arabia, same fucking thing. But you know, they're brown, they didn't do nothing. The Cubans are brown, they didn't do nothing. Oh, but excuse me. I'm white privileged, and I have white fragility, and I am just filling all of your white tears coffee cups at the moment. That's not racist at all. You can't even be racist against white people. And, you know, nothing America's ever done is okay. And, you know, it's not okay to just dump shit on any particular Islamic nation or talk shit about a fucking communist dictatorship. No, you should put on a Che Guevara t-shirt and run around with a sign saying America's fucking Satan. America's the real terrorists. The left, during the entire Iraq war fiasco and the shit going down in Afghanistan, all the stupid shit that continued under Obama and worsened under Obama, and he was always saying America's great, America's awesome, everything we do is righteous, all our enemies are evil, and everything we do is good, and that was stupid. And that was what really unpopularized any sort of patriotism. Bush was so fucking bad, and so many of the people I'm talking to on the internet and who are fucking jerking off Fidel Castro right now were probably barely even alive when 9/11 even happened, so they have no fucking concept of this. We went from being super fucking patriotic, nuke Iraq to fucking glass, to within like 3-4 years, oh my god, dude, America's doing just so many bad things right now. This is a fucking disaster. The conservatives are a disaster, and the patriots are all retarded rednecks. So patriotism became very much a faux pas. Just don't even be patriotic. And we even overswung from, okay, anybody who expresses overt and gleeful patriotism is a nationalist. Forget a patriot. A nationalist, which has been tied in with racism, because it's about the only time you ever hear the word fucking nationalist, it's tied in with white nationalist, which is half the time the white nationalists aren't even fucking nationalists. They're just racists. They're just neo-Nazi skinheads who don't care about the country, they care about the race. You know, so being a patriot became tied directly into racism because people are fucking retards who don't pay attention and don't even think. They just fucking parrot shit. And then we went from, okay, patriotism is nationalism, and then nationalism is white nationalism is racism. Therefore, saying anything good about the U.S. is racist, and since, oh, God forbid, anybody fucking does anything that's even remotely any sort of generalization or approximation of the majority behavior of any fucking... So, okay, saying anything good about America is now racist. Saying anything good about white people has been racist for fucking ever, okay? All the assholes from 5 fuck generations ago ruined it for us, okay? So, why do you hate America? You know that America does unbelievable amounts of good, and yes, some not inconsiderable, in fact, very considerable fucking damage. Okay? But keep in mind, Joe Blow on the street, and not even Joe Blow with an M16 in the military, is responsible for this. You need to look at the top of the food chain. But ask any of these fucking bleeding heart liberals, I have to say this as a liberal, who fucking think that the righteous thing to do is say, fuck not the American military, not the military-industrial complex, not the president who's the chief of the military, not the whoever the 4 or 5-star generals who are running shit, forget the fucking Joint Chiefs of Staff, fucking forget the CIA, forget the FBI, forget all the fucking people who are actually in charge. No, America and its predominant race are responsible for the fucking drone programs and the fucking 130,000 dead civilians in Iraq, and oh, let's just fucking go all the way back to all the horrible shit everybody did in the Cold War. That's all our fault. I was born the same year the fucking wall fell, and I'm older than most of the fucking people blaming me for that fucking shit. Okay? This is insane. This is ridiculous. This needs to stop. America is still the freest nation, and all the racists who happen to be the Black Lives Matter, the Hoteps, the fucking Uhurus, the black nationalists, the fucking new Black Panther parties, the fucking hipster racists in fucking college, who are many races, all the people who want to start a race war right now, those people are entirely irrational, and forget most of, every single thing they complain about is first world problem. Every single one. And we still do, not to sound like a patriot, white nationalist racist, we still do live in the most free country when it comes to just what the common people deal with. Yeah, sure, there's some countries that have like a more free populace in terms of they get more socialized stuff from the government, okay? But in terms of base freedoms, of rights, of protections, of anti-discrimination laws, we're the best. We are the best. Everyone who does more than us has turned the meter over, okay, into fascism. Okay, any place that has a blasphemy law, any place that can put you in jail for hurting somebody's fucking feelings, have gone way beyond anything freedom-based and useful and gone into the territory of the totalitarian. And they're not to be admired, they're not to be aspired to, they're to be ridiculed and reviled and fucking protested against. You're still... Everybody's fucking around going like, oh God, in the UK they're going after our porn. Hell yeah. But they went after your porn after they completely destroyed your right to political speech. You're getting cucked, United Kingdom, and you're like in the top 5 best. Okay, Canada, same problem. You're getting cucked right the fuck out under your fucking noses. So yeah, America isn't perfect. America has done evil. The military, industrial complex, and the rich elites who run the fucking government have done evil. The common white American may have stupidly allowed it to happen with their votes and with their uneducated opinions. But that's not the same as killing people. That's not the same as imperialism. We're not responsible for that. America and American culture, and even white culture, is not responsible for that. You're crazy. You're a bigot. And you're fucking stupid. Because the country that allows you the freedom to be a whiny bitch, a retarded, delusional fuckwit, the country that has allowed you to kick and scream and cry and shit on the hand that feeds you after, or bite it after shitting in it, I should say. You're that fucking stupid. You're allowed to do this because we're the best. We are. We're the fucking best. And you should have some measure of gratitude. I'm not asking you to suck America's dick and put flags on your six-wheeler truck. I'm asking you, why do you hate freedom? Why do you hate liberty? Why do you hate America? Thanks for watching.